today we are going to be drawing Little Godzilla from Godzilla vs. SpaceGodzilla. So first I'll start right here, and I'll start with Little Godzilla's head, which will come about right up to there. And then I'll draw a line starting from probably down here. And I'll make this come all the way up. And this will start to connect with his head. And go somewhere around there. So maybe right there. And I just fixed a little bit right there because it wasn't looking quite right. So I recommend using pencil and eraser while drawing. And now I'll make this come all the way down here, probably a broken line to there. And then I'll draw another line starting from right here. And we'll just come down right there. And then another line, maybe right here. We'll go and we'll just connect up right there. And then now, same thing we did with this side, I'm gonna make a line starting right there. And it will just come down to about right here. And this will start to come around. And then Little Godzilla's snout will start to come up right in here. So here's so far what I have for him. I'm gonna move the paper down a little bit just so you can see a little better. And then right here, I'm gonna start to draw his nostril. And I'll do something like this for it. So something like that. And then this will come all the way back here. We'll just go back over there. And then right here, this is supposed to be the eye for him. I'll be what? I realized the eyes weren't lining up right. I made this one way up there and this one just way bigger. So I'll just do that, and then I'm gonna make these kind of little ridges kind of coming down to the nostril, starting from way up here. So like this. And then starting right here, I'll just make a small line right there. And then I'm gonna start with his mouth, which will be right there. And this will just come down to right here. Okay, and now I didn't finish this, but I'm gonna make this come to about a point right there. I'll make this come around to maybe here. And then I'm gonna make his bottom jaw sort of come around right here. And maybe something I don't know what makes this thing look weird. I've never drawn this before, so it might look very weird. I'm trying to make it look like the jaw is actually kind of how it really is. So I'm gonna make it somewhat like this. Then I'll make another line, kind of maybe right there. And then in his bottom jaw, be right there. I don't know if that looks really good because the bottom jaws are so thick. Okay, I'm gonna fix this very quickly. I don't think the bottom jaw is meant to be that wide anyway. So I'm gonna do something like this, and then I'll make his neck probably like right here. And it also has some like these little ridges here as well. And also I'll get to the pupils later because I'm not that good at drawing them. But now like right about here, I'll make a line like right there. Make that come down right there. And I'll make this ear. I mean, that's not the ear yet, but leave a little space. Leave a little space like right there. I'll draw the back of its head. Wait, I forgot. I'm gonna draw the teeth first. I'm gonna start with these teeth. They just go down there. And then I'm gonna draw some more teeth, maybe like right there. Maybe something like that. And then you can barely see the tongue, like right in there, because you're looking kind of like from a lower view, like kind of. And then I'll draw those lines at the top of the mouth, inside of the mouth. And then for the ear, I'm gonna make this maybe like that. And then I'm gonna do that. And now for his neck. Let's fix this a little. And to maybe there. Bring that down a little bit more. And then I'm gonna start to draw some of these like spikes he has kind of like coming down here, like right there. And you can barely see some more on the other side, and then he has these coming just like right across here. So like something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks so much better than I thought it would look. But I'm not done yet, so draw that right there. And then he has his hands like kind of like coming up. So I'll stop like right there for that part, and I'm gonna make, first I'm gonna make some little things like right here. Some little details. Because I mean it's a guy in a suit again, so it's gonna have this kind of like rubber texture to it. Gonna make a line right across there. Maybe right there as well. And I don't know what it is about this part, but it kind of doesn't Doesn't look right at all. Something more like that, maybe. And yeah, how about that? Also, I'll color the ear in because I'm gonna try to color in dark areas, like the ear, like inside the ear. I don't know if I'm gonna color in the mouth or not. Probably not. But now I'm gonna get to his hand. So the hand, you can kind of see the arm going down here like this. You can barely see it, but now his hand is gonna come up like right there. And for the hand, I'm gonna start with the thumb. So like that for the thumb. And draw one. And I'm gonna draw some for the other fingers. I'm not gonna get to this exactly yet. I'm gonna start with the other one because it's probably gonna be easier to draw. So for this hand, and make this come down here. Wait, hold on, I have to make this a little bigger, of course. Okay, I have to erase some of that right there. Also, by the way, this is the thumb. It's the thumb right there, so the arm's just gonna go down there. Since this is the thumb, this is gonna be the what's that? The index finger, and then this is the middle finger. That's a little too small. And that right there. And then one more finger gonna be right there. And how about that? Okay, that's gonna be for that hand. And make these like indications of the rubber in here. Okay, now this hand. I don't really know how I'm supposed to draw this one. I'm actually just gonna do that and then I'm gonna do, okay, actually this is not that hard to draw. I'm gonna do this. I'll just go down there. And last thing for this arm is I'm gonna fix that. And then I'm gonna make some little lines kind of like come up like there. Okay, so for the last thing I need to do is like fill in this area because it's kind of, you can see like they're kind of more like it's more like scales, like right here, like it's more like scales in here. I'm gonna do something more like this. And then I'm gonna draw some little details coming up here. And I'm almost done with this picture, but I'm just gonna make some lines here and there to give it the more rubbery look to it. And now for the pupil. That's the last thing I need to do. And it will just be like round. Not like an actual like completely round, but it will be something like this. So there, Little Godzilla. This looks way better than I actually thought. So, I hope you liked this video. I hope this was helpful. And I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm going to see you in the next one.